When you invest in the stock market, you want to find the top stocks. The problem is finding those stocks and finding them ahead of time. We're going to dive today into the data and the research so that when you're investing, you can do what it takes to find those top stocks for your portfolio. The most comprehensive research when it comes to the long-term performance of stocks over time comes from Professor Hendrik Bessembinder from Arizona State University. He's got several stock reports, several studies where he's looked at all of the stocks that have been around in the US stock market. Each one of them have done over time. Here's what he found. Out of the 29,000 stocks that have been around since 1925, approximately 51.6% of them were below zero in terms of returns. That's like you go ahead and you take a coin and you just flip that coin to see what are my odds of actually, am I going to buy this as a stock that does well or doesn't do well? It's not actually a coin flip. It's just a little bit worse. When you have a 51.6% chance of having a negative in your stock returns, it's like you have a 48.4% chance of winning. That's almost the exact same percentage of chance you have of winning when you walk into a casino and you're trying to play blackjack to win and beat the casino. They've got an edge. The house has an edge. As you're investing, you want to figure out how can you get that edge for yourself. Something else that Hendrik found was if you looked at all the stocks, the 29,000 stocks that have been around since 1925, only 2.4% of the stocks accounted for all of the return. You've got those 51% or so that were actually negative. You've got all the others that are perhaps just in the middle. It's the top 2.4% of stocks. Those are the ones you're looking for that accounted for all of the performance of the stock market since 1925. I've got 40 marbles. 39 of them are blue. I've got one that's green. You're trying to find that one green marble out of the 40 marbles total that you have going on. And when you do that, what are the odds you'll get that? 1 in 40. There you go. First take. It was not the green marble. It's very low odds that you're going to find that one stock that performed and brought all that value to the stock market. You've seen that investing in the long-term research is basically a coin flip. It's worse than a coin flip. It's like going and playing blackjack. No wonder people say often that the stock market is like gambling. The difference though, when you're in the stock market is that you can become the house. The way that you become the house is you go out and you invest in the market. The way to invest in the market is to find some sort of index investment, an index fund where you own all the stocks. Yes, you would own the 51.6% that were below zero in the long run, but you would also own those top 2.4% of the stocks. You would own all the stocks, including the top ones. The ones, if you're going out and trying to buy stocks on your own, you only have a 1 in 40 chance of actually picking the stock that did the best. As you're investing, think of how you want to invest. And if you're somebody that wants to own those top stocks, wants to own the top 2.4% of stocks that are out there, the best way to be assured of actually owning those stocks is to buy the market and look into index fund investing. Hi, I'm Keil. If you'd like to learn how my team can help you get more income, pay less in taxes, and avoid big retirement mistakes, head on over to keilfp.com. That's KEILFP.com.